Doorewaard and Phillip were found guilty in 2018 for murdering Matlhomola Mosweu by throwing the 16-year-old off a moving bakkie. A year later, Doorewaard was sentenced to 18 years in prison, while Gardee was sentenced to 23 years. However, the Supreme Court of Appeal acquitted the two farm workers in 2020. Now, Matlhomola's mother, Agnes, is suing the two men, the company they worked for, and its owner. The family's legal representative says they will put it to the court that the two men were negligent.
They are used to taking people to the police station to be arrested. They have done citizen arrest for the longest time. And in this particular instance, the child was just put at the back as they alleged that they were driving to the police station. An arrester has got a duty of care over an arrestee, and that was never done. They never paid attention to detail the way a reasonable person would have done. There's a lot of omissions and negligence in the way they conducted themselves, including a duty of care to take the child to hospital, which they did not do.
Gardee says the family is asking for millions of rands.
The family is looking forward to monetary compensation for the emotional pain that was visited upon them by the conduct of the defendants, for trauma and grief, and the loss of love and loss of someone by their conduct, which they must be held liable for. We are not in a position to say the rands and cents, but we can safely say it's over several millions of rands of damages compensation being sought against the...
A legal expert says the matter will look at whether Matlhomola Mosweu would have been alive if Doorewaard and Gardee had taken due care.
A civil claim, the courts look into what you call the balance of probabilities, right? And if it wasn't for this action, this could have not happened. You are balancing of whether there was negligence on their part to put him on the van, whether in an event when he was not at the back of the van, would have been a possibility that would have been alive. If maybe they would have exercised caution of maybe being sensitive towards to put the deceased in and venting, would they have tried to exercise caution of maybe putting the body in a manner where it was not injured, in an event where if the body would have been put in a seat, would that have not led to his death?
After the exchange of papers, the matter will be heard by the High Court in Mahikeng. Attempts to solicit comment from the defendants' attorneys drew blank. The SABC News, Mahikeng.